The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They'll send Watson in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
God damn, I thought I was going to have a fucking touchdown because of that.
Up to the 26. When you look at this defense, they enter this one down to the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and trying to stop some people playing on the ground.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
It's a weird defense. I've never seen that
for
defense
21 yards on the catch.
I keep thinking you're in a 5-2.
So we just called his name on the
why'd your defensive lineman stop? God damn, he had a sack.
Second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
Throwing on first down. Pritchard. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Yeah, come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They run it with James. Oh, that one well designed as they take this down to the 30-yard line. That'll go as a 16-yard gain as they pick up the first.
First down, Mexico City.
On the ground, it's James. Now bottled up. It's out.
God damn, thank God. I got so lucky there. I got so lucky there.
That ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Off play action. Pritchard escaping the pressure right. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
On first down, Pritchard.
That's crazy.
But it's incomplete.
Oh, that should have been a touchdown.
Wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Rolling to his right. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Golden Eagles put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Ready.
And they'll begin by running the option. And right away, he lost the football. And one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this, and it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees. When you look at this defense, and this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Here's a throw out line complete to his running back right side. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw on third down, Pritchard.
Wow.
This is one that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again, but I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game.
His first throw of the game going to be intercepted inside the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And Charles, it's now a 2-touchdown lead in the opening quarter. Following that pick six, they are off to a fast start in this one.
And absolutely ecstatic on the sideline after that play, aren't they? Not just because they've got the lead, but how about seeing one of their guys get a chance to take it in for 6? Already up a pair of touchdowns. They've got everything going their way early on.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
6'3" safety, baby.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's James, taken down at the 30. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? So, who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Now a play fake here on first down. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Golden Eagles take a 3-touchdown lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter.
Okay, ready?
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. 8 yards there helps, but they're still stuck now. 3rd and long coming up.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the lot.
Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
They'll take over.
First half for him, that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
On 1st and 10, Pritchard flushed out right. He gets it complete to Harris. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down. Looking to throw. Pritchard. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Golden Eagles continue to pull away here in this first half. Carlson's extra point up and good. And it is 28-0. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
On the ready?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 7 yards there and a first down.
Brandon, we talk about having wrinkles in a game plan. That was a fold right there. How about that play? Being able to change things up. You think anyone else on the team's going to get the ball, and in that situation, they surprise everyone and give it to their big guy.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Briggs. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. The first-round pick, Jair Alexander, making the tackle.
This, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in Week 5, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Now a look at the backup, Jordan Love. He finds his man complete. That's Briggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing. Love.
That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
There goes the shutout.
First catch here by St. Brown. Good for a 1st down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Second down, Love. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. And he is the NFC rating offensive player of the week. You got to think, all the guys that take the field each and every week, that's not an easy award. Always has to feel good to grab it.
It has to feel great because it separates you, at least for a week, amongst your peers. And for him to separate again, he has to have the same type of a game. That means being explosive off the line of scrimmage and catching everything that comes his way.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 4th down now after a loss of 2. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
2-minute warning. You can go for it if you want.
Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down. How about this? They'll change it at the line. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown. Jamison Williams with career touchdown number 174, just one shy of Emmitt Smith in 2nd place. And the Huskies' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2.
Love throwing for it.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2.
There goes the comeback.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out.
And now the rookie's free. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Special teams, special players.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
It's so like.
And they are going to set up shop
that's a
at
bad
the
throw.
40-yard line.
So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Black shot. Deal, black. Ready?
Love this time is going to set up to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Faster, faster.
Now they got to get to the line quickly.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
On third down, Briggs. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Only needed a few inches to pick it up and get behind your center and burrow forward like he did.
And remember what the GMs have told us? We build an offensive line starting with our center, the guy who can make all the line calls and also move those big defensive tackles in order to pick up first downs.
Red, yellow.
On 1st and 10, Love. Got his man, it's Williams. Oh, still going. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And touchdown. Jameson Williams with career touchdown number 175, tying Emmitt Smith for second most all time. And the Huskies are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. They're going to keep it on the ground.
That was a crazy
and
pass.
He's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed two-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot. People are starting to realize that 3 for 2 is really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. He finds Watson, it's caught. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Bro, what is up with this, like, hot potato ball?
To be incomplete.
I'd give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
A final shot before break. Pritchard looking deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Up the middle they go.
Bro, what is up with all these sheds?
Pick up there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On second down, it's Briggs. Evades the tackle.
This is like actually
He's
crazy.
still on his feet. Touchdown! A big play.
This is actually crazy,
With
man.
his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the
Keep breaking
Huskies have
tackles.
cut it
Like, I
back
don't get
within
it.
a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Still just a 2-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hams team able to secure the football. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter,
I got
onside kick. What you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Looking to throw on second down. Pritchard. And he's got his target, Harris.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Throwing on first down. Pritchard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A tip. Touchdown run. And the Golden Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Williams loses the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And he will return this one
Gotta
to
love
the
six specialists, man.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
To throw on second down. Pritchard.
Oh, that would have been such a great throw.
Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side
Are you gonna let me run?
and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Golden Eagles.
Back to throw. Pritchard. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Golden Eagles take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
The Love's throw going into the hands of Williams. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
39-yard line.
Ready?
Now a handoff up the middle. Briggs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Shot. 17. Ready.
On second down now. It's Briggs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Ready.
Right side to Williams. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 4th down.
Drill green.
They're going to try and throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation, but they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
I'll take that.
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you, and that may have been what happened there.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And a huge play that time. 54 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. James. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. And quickly they get to the line.
On gain of 6, brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Pritchard. Touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Golden Eagles get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah,
On the double.
2nd down and 4.
Set.
Up the middle they go. Briggs, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here's Love. That's complete to Mooney. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here we go on 4th down. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. A 2nd down throw for Love. And a quick throw here that's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw now, here's Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Love from the gun. Oh, this one
lucky that was
incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 98 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Strike. Check.
On third down, they run, but this is a reverse. And that one not going to work at all. Boy, the defense all over it, and they blow that up behind the line. A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up 4th. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Following the interception, Love. It's Williams on the catch. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
On 2nd down, it's Briggs. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play.
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us with all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Looking to throw. Pritchard. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down.
There's another example that playing football isn't strictly being physical. You've got to think as well. Nice job reading his keys by the linebacker and going out in the open space when they dumped it to the back. He was able to make the play and stop him short of the goal line.
On 4th down, Pritchard. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, and for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing to start the drive. Pritchard. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. Smash, red. Check.
Love. He's going to let it fly. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
That'll be caught by James. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, James. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
And the Mexico City first down.
On 1st down, Pritchard has his man. That's James. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when
I've been going hard from the night into the daylight, telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up what's for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still...
They say whatever. Opinions change just like the